Welcome back. In this tutorial, we're going to create a inline class. In the last tutorial, we created the array here, and we're going to use this for creating our inline class. Classes are a great way of making your own objects. Um, there are quite a bit of different reasons you would want to do this. Sometimes it saves you quite a bit of a headache in the future, but for this one, we're going to keep it simple. Okay, the easiest way to create an inline class is go ahead and right click on the script, go to the quick commands, go to Lua and click the inline class. For this one, we're going to call it message. And now we have our inline class created. Just kind of go over real quick what it did here. It go ahead and makes a message class object. And this is where the class is basically created here. Each one of these things are local within. Name is just basically so if you need to get the name out, and then this set meta table here is where the class is really created. It's pretty basic within this then to create subfunctions, pretty much the same way you would go function, but instead of just declaring the attribute here, you would type class and then dot your function name that you would want to have here. And we'll call this first one, set messages. Or let's just say set, I guess. And then we'll couple enters there and we'll end that one off. Now we're going to change this up here a little bit and make a couple things local on this end. So up top, I'm going to go ahead and declare a local, and we're going to call it just this one. We're basically declaring the array inside the class now. Go ahead and remove that first part, and then copy each one of our messages down here. Let's go ahead and put that into the set part. Clean that up here a bit. Alright, so now we have our set message. I'm going to want another message. I'm going to call this function, I'm going to call this one just basically post on this one. And I'm going to take the logic down here where it goes through the table and now place it inside here. Okay, so now we have our inline class there. We can see here is where it goes ahead and creates an instance of it and puts it towards message. So now from message, we can come in here and we can type message and then the dot key. And then first we're going to want to set it. And the next one we're going to want to come in and put message dot, and then we're going to want to post it. So that's going to go ahead and go through our two functions there. It's going to set the message there, basically the ones we have in there, and then here it's going to post what we basically had. But we've got quite a bit of white lines here. Let's clean that up. Okay, and go ahead and hit the test button, and much like the tutorial before, it's going to post out each one, listing one above the other there. And then we have each one of our messages, like I said, posted out there. In the next tutorial, we'll take this inline class and we'll go ahead and I'll show you how to make it an independent file, its own class, and then how to use the header to call it. Thank you very much, and goodbye.